What's good, YouTube? It's Louis Gusto. Welcome back to my channel. You know, Chicago can be a very expensive city, whether you're living here or are just visiting. But it doesn't have to be that way. And in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and do the top 10 free things to do in Chicago. Now keep in mind, it's the middle of winter, it's 20 degrees outside, and it's been snowing for the last few days. Let's get this video to 100 likes and we'll do a part 2. But with all that out the way, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're doing today is checking out the Millennium Park Conservatory. It's completely free and it's one of my favorite things to do in the city. And it's a beautiful way to experience nature in Chicago. There's so many things to see, from palms to ferns to beautiful flowers. And I love it because it's an oasis within the city. Get some fresh oxygen. Gotta love that as human beings. Check out these beautiful palms and beautiful Victorian style greenhouse. I really love it here, and like I said, it's a fun, free thing to do in Chicago. Coming to the 4th Presbyterian Church on Magnificent Mile is completely free. They actually welcome visitors of all backgrounds to come in here. Outside you've got the noisy traffic, the bustle of shoppers and tourists in Chicago. But inside the church you can come in and quietly reflect. You can meditate, pray, whatever your thing is, moments of peace in here. And that's why I really love this as a fun, free thing to do in Chicago. It's a beautiful Gothic building. And you know, when we're talking about Chicago and things to do, I feel like what's left out of the conversation a lot of times is the beautiful churches and cathedrals that we have here. We're very fortunate to have this, and you should definitely put this on your list of things to do here in the city. Coming to see the water tower and the waterworks is always completely free, but what most people don't know is that you can go inside the waterworks to check out the pumping station, and you can go inside the water tower to check out a beautiful art gallery. So let's go inside. Visiting the Chicago Cultural Center is always completely free. This was once the main branch of the Chicago Public Library. It's a beautiful open public space. You get some culture. There are art galleries all around, beautiful Tiffany domes. It's an unforgettable experience with great architecture. Another completely free thing to do here in Chicago.
Coming to the Chicago Cultural Center because it's such a cool building to explore, and they have a free concert every Wednesday.
Coming to Millennium Park is absolutely free and a fun thing to do in Chicago. I really love it here because you've got the Bean, which is such a great sculpture that reflects the beautiful skyline, and you got the crown fountain with the faces kind of poking out at you. There's also a band shell because there are free concerts throughout the year here. There's also an ice skating rink. If you're a guest of certain hotels, you get a free skate rental. It's such a great example of the best type of urban park where you can kind of just hang out and not spend a dime.
Millennium Park has so many cool things, great backdrops. Take all the pictures you want for the gram.
I have a bonus free thing for you guys to do in Chicago, and that is to come to the ROOKERY building. It is Chicago's oldest standing skyscraper. Now they do have a tour that you can pay for, and they will take you all around this building and upstairs, but to come into the lobby and check out the beautiful Frank Lloyd Wright designed light court, completely free, and it's just a bonus thing for you guys to do here in Chicago. Visiting the Chicago Public Library is completely free. You could read all of these books. We're at the Harold Washington Library, which is the main branch of the Chicago Public Library. I love coming here because I'm an avid reader, and there are 9 floors of books. There's a winter garden on the top floor that not a lot of people know about, and it's completely free to get into. You can also practice piano if that's your thing. On the 8th floor, there are music practice rooms. I wanted to highlight this place as a free thing to do in Chicago because I know that when I travel, for instance, when I went to London, I visited the British Library, and that was such a fun time for me. I was able to read, enjoy the history of the books that were there, and there are also little art installations hidden all around the library. So it's definitely a place that you guys should check out. Taking a tour of the Clarke House Museum, which is the oldest house in Chicago, is completely free. The tours are offered Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. This was my first time touring it and I had such a great time. It's normally something that you only do in a small town, so it's really interesting to see this piece of history in the heart of Chicago. A very nice and knowledgeable docent will take you around the house, show you the bedrooms, the kitchen area. It's a great time. I learned so much more about the history of Chicago. If you're enjoying this video, make sure you finesse that like button below. And of course, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to join the Gusto gang. Let's keep on going and see some more free things to do in Chicago. Visiting the National Museum of Mexican Art is completely free. This was my first time here and it's very colorful. It's different from Art Institute and MCA. It's its own unique experience and I highly recommend coming down here to check out some Mexican art. Now you can leave a donation at the door and there is a gift shop, so there are other ways to support this museum. But definitely come down here, check out the modern art, check out the classical art, all from a Mexican-American point of view. Touring the Lagunitas Brewery is another free thing to do in Chicago. Lagunitas started out in California, then expanded out here to Chicago. So we're about to take this tour for the very first time. Neither of us have ever done this before, so I'm excited to take a tour, see how the beer is made, and then taste how the beer tastes. So we just got done doing the free tasting tour and the free brewery tour of Lagunitas. I had never done this before, but now I have, and I gotta say it's super duper fun. And I highly recommend it. Y'all gotta do this. It's one of the best free things to do in Chicago. Mark it down. Alright guys, for the last fun free thing we have to do during winter in Chicago, we're at Headquarters Beercade, just north of River North. Inside they've got free arcade games. They also have a full bar, but the arcade games are completely free to play. So we're about to go in and cap our night at Headquarters. Alright guys, we went around Chicago and did 11 completely free things. It was so much fun and we spent $0.00. That's how it's done. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you finesse that like button below and I will see you next time. If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe to join the Gusto gang. We will see you next time. We're about to go get some dinner. Peace!